Success in dating and even in business comes down to two variables. Either you're gonna have a traffic problem, so that means you don't have enough people entering your funnel, you're not meeting enough girls, you're not texting enough girls, etc. Or you have a conversion problem, you're failing to turn those leads, prospects, girls, etc. into customers, girls that you date, sex, relationships, all of that. Try to set a goal that, for example, every single week you're gonna approach X amount of girls. I recommend personally in my programs, I recommend 15 to 20 a week would be great if you want to get to a certain level in this area. But I think, 15 to 20 a week, if you break it down, that's 5 a day, 3 days a week, or 5 a day, 4 days a week. And that, or you can break it down another way, but this is how I like to see it. Like if you show up 3 times a week for this, the same way you would go to the gym 3 times a week or 4 times a week, then you would do like 5 sets. You would do like 5 approaches. So 5 sets, 5 approaches times 4 times a week, that's 20 approaches. And same thing like the gym. It's really like the gym. Like you do like a push-up set, you do 10 reps, same thing. You do 5 reps of like just approaching women. And you need to have a habit for that. Now, once you have the habit down, your problem is that your brain is gonna start coming up with a ton of different excuses. Like, oh, it's rainy today. Oh, maybe I should focus on my business more and wait till I hit a certain milestone and I make more cash, and then I can focus on the girls. Like, fuck the girls, it's fine. They'll come when I'll make more money. Or you're gonna have a lot of these things that are gonna prevent you from actually taking those actions. So it's really gonna be a battle between you and your feelings and your mind at the end of the day, because like realistically, you have 2 legs, you have a mouth, you have ears and eyes, and you can go to the street and approach anyone. But it's just our minds shutting us down. And listen, I don't approach every girl I see. There's a lot of girls I see every day that I don't approach. And I also miss out on opportunities. I'm not perfect. And nobody here is gonna be perfect. But the goal is to really get yourself to approach more than not approaching. Like approaching more than not approaching, ideally. And so try to every day, if you have an opportunity, just make it happen. Fuck your feelings. Do it anyway. Your state really matters because the state you're in is gonna dictate how well you take your actions. So that's why I recommend starting your day with gym. Start your day with gym or a workout and start your day with that, like high energy. And then after that, you're gonna feel so much more momentum to approach and tackle that and tackle tasks in your business, etc. And from that resourceful state, it's gonna allow you to act more and to fuck the excuses more. And then you just gotta take more action. But it really comes down to your state. Yeah, basically, whenever you go out, whether it's during daytime or nighttime, your willpower gets depleted over time, right? You don't have an unlimited amount of willpower. You have your willpower is like a battery. And in the beginning of your day, your willpower is at maximum battery, let's say, but then every single hour, your willpower gets diminished. And same when you go out, like in the beginning of the night, you have a lot of energy, it's till the beginning, etc., but then it gets depleted. Now, the thing is, when you go out and you start basically making excuses like, oh, should I approach? Should I not? Oh, maybe it's not the right time. Oh, maybe I'll wait till I grab a drink at the bar and then I'll approach this girl. Or, oh, I'll wait till I get in. Maybe when we get into the club, we start approaching, not here in the line. It's weird to approach people in line, whatever. Whenever you make those little tiny decisions, like should I approach, should I not? Should I wait till here? Should I not? Blah, blah, blah. Your willpower gets depleted. And over time, you just get into a state where you're just not taking action at all because your willpower is so depleted. You just don't have energy anymore. You've been making this decision. You just basically wasted a lot of energy on making decisions instead of just taking action. So what makes a good wingman? Number one, your wingman doesn't need to be advanced. Like he doesn't need to have advanced game. He doesn't need to be perfect, etc. He just needs to be positive and willing to take action and willing to just put himself out there consistently. So if he puts himself out there, he's taking action, he's positive, he's motivational, then great. As long as he's willing to do it. That's just it. And if I were you and I wanted to find a wingman, number one, I would look out like dating groups in my city. So if you're in London, there's a ton of dating groups with guys in London. So if you're in London, check out the dating groups in London. There's a ton of them. I can send you some. There's Telegram groups, Facebook groups, all of that. You can potentially find people. Even by just dropping a message, you can find people to have a coffee with and then hang out. Otherwise, I would join like a mastermind, an event, a group like that where I would find those guys. I would join maybe a boot camp as well. Potentially that would help you as well. And otherwise, what I would do is I could go to a martial arts class or some type of gym, maybe gyms as well. I met a lot of women at the gym, but either a martial arts class or gym, and I would try to find some of these guys that are already taking action with their physique and maybe martial arts. And these guys are probably serious as well to improve other areas. And what you want to do is whenever you meet like a guy that you deem that looks like interesting, like maybe he seems hardworking, he seems like he has potential, he seems cool, then what you want to do is you can introduce yourself. You can say, hey man, nice to meet you. I'm Limo. How long have you been training here? Blah, blah, blah. And you can just start a conversation like that. Ask him where he's from, how long he's been here, all of that. And the key is you want to get their contact. Always be closing. So always get their Instagram. That's why your Instagram is key. Get their Instagram, get them into your funnel with Instagram, follow them, get them to follow you, post some cool stories, post some cool stuff, and then they're going to get the mere exposure effect, both from your Instagram, but also from meeting them again in real life. If you meet them again at the gym or at that class or whatever. And even if you don't meet them again, even if you just took their contact and you never meet them again in real life, then you can text them. You can say, hey man, was great meeting you the other day. I have this event coming up. Do you want to join? It's gonna be cool. Or hey man, I'm going to this thing. If you want, join and bring some friends. And you can yourself like do the pacing and leading and just like invite them to your life. If you have an upcoming event or something you want to invite them to, you can do that. So really the key is you initiate the conversation, you find potential commonalities or you talk about each other's lives, then you grab their contact, and then what you want to do is you want to either invite them to your life by proposing an event, or they're gonna do it themselves. Like I had many guys who we exchange Instagrams, then they follow me for like a few days, and then at some point they say, hey man, do you want to grab a coffee? Let's grab a coffee, blah, blah, blah. And then we grab a coffee. So either you initiate the first event with them or they initiate it, but the key is to grab their contact. And it's easy to make friends, man. If you find guys who are into personal development and they have the same values, like they're hardworking, they want to grow, etc., you're going to have very strong commonalities regarding that. And then it's going to be easy to make something happen, man. Like start small with maybe grabbing a coffee one-on-one with that person and then inviting him to go out later on to a venue, to a party, whatever. And then through that you become friends, through, just time and frequency, the frequency you see him. The Know Thyself mission and the Higher Self Prophecy is just a way to recenter your reticular activation system. Your reticular activation system is the part of your brain that is responsible for choosing what to focus on in your life. And the thing is, if you put your goals at the forefront of your mind and you look at your goals every day, then it tells your brain that, oh shit, I need to focus on this more. And it really filters information. The information that you see every day, it filters it through that lens of like, oh, I need to accomplish those goals. And so now you start looking at opportunities differently. Are you tired of going on dates with average women? Well, if you stay with me, I will show you how to get consistent dates with high quality women without wasting your time or sacrificing your work. Nowadays, the dating market is more competitive than ever. And if you just rely on luck, you'll be outpaced by all the guys who are actually having a system. A system allows you to get to your goals without having to second guess yourself or just trying to rely on outdated methods. With my method, you'll be able to get dates on autopilot without having to rely on luck. So if you're tired of constantly swiping on dating apps, second guessing yourself all the time, and having women flaking on you and rejecting you, then this is for you. My name is Limo Oueslati, and for the past 7 years, I've been traveling the world, dating some of the most beautiful women while helping hundreds of men to completely transform their dating life. This is also my client, Dan. After 6 weeks of working with me, he finally got an amazing girlfriend who truly loves him and supports him. Before that, he was having dry spell after dry spell, trying to attract women on dating apps without getting
anything out of it. He was trying to get the perfect pictures, the perfect bio, etc., but nothing truly worked until I showed him this unique method. So if you want to transform your dating life without sacrificing your career, then click the button now to learn more and start watching the training.